I run a strict program when it comes to carnival. Leaving nothing to chance is what is required when you're doing the most, like 3 fetes a day, and that consistently. I'm not playing games over here. And reaching that type of level where you're doing it all is what I have perfected over the years. Carnival can be very stressful. I think we all know that, and all sorts of things can go wrong. But through many challenges and lessons, I've built systems that save me from potential hiccups. Now, don't get me wrong, things can always go wrong, but what's out of our hands, we have to accept anyways. Though, however, I don't remember the last time where something majorly went wrong for me, and that must mean my systems are working well. And I want to share them with you. So if you want to step up your fetting game, or you are just looking for a smoother carnival experience, then keep watching, because I'm going to share with you my most valuable tips on how to save time during carnival, because time is what you don't want to lose during carnival. You have things to do and places to be at. There are lots of things that you can do before you arrive at your carnival destination that have an impact on your entire carnival experience, and that would be the location of your accommodation. I am fully aware that prices during carnival can be wild sometimes, and I completely understand the interest in choosing a place that is a little further away from all the activities. I truly do, I get it, and I have done it. I would say if you have not many fetes planned, then go for it, absolutely. However, if you are a hard fetter and you have 2 to 3 fetes a day planned, then I would say absolutely not. I can promise you already that the money that you are going to spend for a better situated accommodation is absolutely worth it, because traffic in the Caribbean during Carnival can be astronomical. If you do get stuck in traffic, then there's a very high chance that your mood will change, because you have places to be at and you're not even at home. You still need to get home, change, and then come back and face the traffic on your way to the next fete. I'm speaking from experience, it's not fun. No, do your research and stay somewhere close. It will definitely pay off. And of course, depending on who you are as a person, if you want to do 1 fete, I think it's fine. Like 1 fete during the day, it's fine. But 2 and more, yeah, choose something in the center. We move on to something that you really need to think about when you are like a hard fetter. And that is the amount of people joining you. And not specifically joining you, but staying with you at your apartment. I've done carnival with 2 people, 3 people, 7 people, and once even more than 10 people. And I've done carnival with people I know and people I don't know. What I want you to do is sit down and think about how many people you want to stay with. If you have like 1 or 2 friends that you want to join and share an apartment with, then fine, that's perfectly fine. That's a good amount. But if you are traveling in a big, large, humongous group, then think about if you all want to stay together. I completely understand. It's all shits and giggles if you want to share a place together, but it faces some challenges. If you do decide to go in a big group, then I get it, I get the appeal. It is so much fun. But then you must be okay with people being loud in the apartment, people taking forever to get ready, or even having to wait when the transportation to the fete is here. Or my personal cherry on top is the fete is over and that 1 friend is nowhere to be found. Everybody's standing at the car, and you know, that 1 friend is nowhere to be found, the phone is off, and you have to wait because you can't leave him or her alone. So yeah, think about it. And it's not like I am not guilty of those things, because I am. I've probably done all of those things, and that is stressful as well. Like if you are not ready and you know that 5-10 people are waiting for you and the car is here, it's no fun. So I'm guilty of it as well. And I was also many times on the other side where I had to wait for other people. And when you just want to fete, when you just want to be at the fete and party, then it's hard. It can be very hard. Whatever you decide, it will be fine. I just want you to think about it beforehand so you know what you're getting yourself into so that you can mentally adapt to it. My next hack is for my girlies and everybody who is interested in a virtual closet, because the worst thing that can happen during carnival is not knowing what to wear to a fete. I am telling you, not being able to find a right outfit that aligns with what you envisioned can turn into a whole situation. It can make or break your day, sadly, if you let it, but it happens. It happens. I have made it my mission that this will never happen again. I want to be prepared and organized down to the underwear that I will be wearing the day, time, and fete. Why, you may ask? Because it reduces so much stress and it saves you so much time. So 2 years ago, I started to build my own virtual closet. What is it, you may ask? Well, it is kind of an outfit library. So in my phone, I have, and I can show you, I have it here. I have a photograph of myself in each outfit that I will wear at each fete. So this is my outfit library. So I do this way before I go to carnival. I travel to carnival. I take a picture, I label it, I put it in my phone, and then, as you can see, I hope you can see it, I have it here. And this is like my most valuable time-saving hack that I have for you, because this changed everything. I label it, I have it on my phone, I don't need to think about it, I have everything ready, and I just cannot imagine not doing this. Like, you must do this. If you have the time, definitely do it. If you want to know more about how I built my virtual closet, then I can definitely do an extra video about it, because yeah, I have perfected it and I know how to do it, and I have some tips for you on that as well. So what goes hand in hand with the virtual closet is an organized luggage. So after I'm done doing my whole virtual closet thing, and I know which outfit goes with which jewelry and with which bag and with which underwear, because we plan it down to the underwear, as I said, we put it all and we take it all and put it in like a Ziploc bag or any type of bag that you have. And that bag then comes into your packing cube. Packing cubes is also, I'm pretty sure you know about packing cubes, but if you're not using them, definitely start using them. And I usually organize it in a way that you have that cube, and then depending on which day it is and how many fetes you have, I do it in a row. First, the days and then the outfits, so that everything is in order. And that is also something that can save you a lot of time. Like, you don't want to have a mess in your luggage. And it truly, with the virtual closet, packing cubes, and then within the packing cubes having another type of system in there and bags, it's the best formula for saving time. And the last thing that I do, and this is just a quick reminder, just in case that you're contemplating as me to leave my hair open, because I love my hair how it is, but let me remind you that it is a smart decision to put your hair in a hairstyle that does not need much attention. Every single year, I contemplate on whether or not I should leave my hair open. And every year, once I'm at carnival and I'm rushing from one place to the other, I'm so glad that my hair isn't open or my hair isn't in any difficultly maintainable hairstyle. So think about it. You probably already know, just wanted to leave it there. Now I want to go over a few things that I do during carnival that can save you also a little bit of time and can avoid any type of major hiccups. The first topic is food. Don't be too lazy to do your groceries run before the crazy carnival period starts. Of course, it depends on whether you want to even have and do groceries. If you're in a hotel and you have food there, that is fine, you do you. But now I'm speaking for the people that are having an apartment and are planning to have some food at home, or potentially also eat somewhere outside, which can also cost you some time. So the easiest and simplest way that I did carnival, or I usually do carnival, is do a large groceries run way before. Buy everything that I see, basically, so that I have enough during the time where, you know, you're flying from one fete to the other. Now, something that I usually don't do, I am guilty of that, but it has never failed me, but I want you to do this, is as soon as you get your costume, please try it on. I have had friends in my crew, friends in my circle, where the costume was either incomplete, which happens actually very rarely. All carnivals and all bands that I've been to were very thorough with checking what's inside the costume box. But it does happen that something sometimes doesn't fit. And if you notice it too late, meaning at Carnival Monday or Tuesday, then you won't be able to have it fixed. So please, even though it doesn't feel like it, or even though you don't have any time, just try your costume on, and I will take my own advice too for the next upcoming carnivals. We move on to the topic of timing, because timing is literally everything. It doesn't matter if you have private transportation or just a normal taxi service. If you're calling your taxi, your car late, you're gonna be late, you're gonna be stuck in traffic. So timing is key. I'm a strong advocate for arriving early at a fete. If that's possible, do it. Because why? You will rarely be stuck in traffic, if ever, and you don't have to stand in line for food. Plus, you have all the food still available for you. So you can munch and munch and munch and see people coming in, fete is slowly starting, and you are already there and you're never stuck in traffic. This is... When it comes to leaving a fete, then there exists a sweet spot not to get stuck in traffic. This you need to figure out with your crew, with your driver, whoever is driving you. I know it's a hard thing to do, because usually if you really don't want to get stuck in traffic, that means finding the right time, meaning right at the peak, or no, probably not at the peak. I wouldn't leave at the peak, but leaving slightly after the peak of a fete is probably, and at the end, like if the peak is at the end, is probably the best time to leave, which can be very hard because you feel like you're missing out on something. But I've had time, for example, in Trinidad for Stinkin' Dutty, where I had to leave at the peak because my taxi was leaving, and I was so sad, and I felt like that's not the way to do it. But then hours after, I heard that everybody was standing in traffic for like 3 hours or even more. So definitely be aware of timing. Do your calculations and check how many people are attending the event. And yes, it is that serious. Also check how many roads are leading to the venue, because traffic in the Caribbean can be wild. For Carnival Tuesday, I actually only have one tip for you, and that is, please don't underestimate the time that you need to get ready. Every year, I kind of make the same mistake of thinking that I only need like, I don't know, 1.5, 2 hours. It is always, always, always more time than I need to get ready. And I usually don't even do like major makeup. It's just like the bare minimum. I slap on lashes, barely any makeup because I'm gonna sweat it away anyways, a few gemstones and glitters, and my costume that I don't know how to put on because I haven't put it on days before. So this is why you need to put it on days before, so that you are way quicker during Carnival Tuesday. So yeah, that's it. Just plan 1 hour more than you'd expect that you need. And I'm aware that that was not a time-saving hack, but this is like a let's have less stress on Carnival Tuesday hack. Trust me. These were my hottest tips on how to save time during Carnival, and I hope there was something valuable in there for you. If you have some time-saving tips that I have not mentioned, then please share them with me and drop a comment down below, because I want to know too. My next video will be about how to maximize fun at Carnival, because there are still some things that I do to have the most amount of fun at Carnival. And if you don't want to miss it, then definitely click subscribe, and I see you at Carnival.